What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of RawGameplay.com, where the only thing we like raw is our video gameplay. Once again, I'm one of your hosts, Michael C. Hurdle, Xbox 360 gamer tag Raw Gameplay, and PlayStation ID Raw Gameplay as well.
And I'm Corey Ashley, Xbox 360 gamer tag Neo Supreme, and PlayStation ID Supreme Neo.
In reverse. That's how we always say. And just in case, we always have to say this, just in case you're new to the show, Raw Gameplay is your #1 source for video game news, podcasts, video game information, video game play from two regular guys at home in their house that stand up and talk to you on YouTube, all over the internet, and on television about video games and reviews, etc., etc. If you guys notice, we've been without a podcast for almost 3 weeks now. It's my fault. I'm going to take full responsibility.
Well, this life happens, man.
Life happens. I'm going to tell you, Corey has been like, okay, he's been like, Mike, we're going to shoot an episode. And I'm like, yo, son, I'm going to shoot an episode. I'm going to tell you why we didn't shoot an episode, because I've been obsessed for a very long time.
He had a sickness going on. People who know about Brooklyn, he's like a few seconds away from being in the G building.
Oh yeah, downtown Brooklyn.
Anybody who don't know, just Google the G building.
The G building. I don't even know if it's still the G building. It's still the G building.
I'm
yeah.
about to get a room in it just now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what my problem was. Who told me to go online, and I saw this one kid or somebody on this forum build an arcade stick out of for Xbox 360, build an arcade stick for the Xbox 360 out of a regular 360 controller. And I was like, yo, that's dope.
That is nice.
I'm like, that is dope. So I said, you know what? Let me try to do that. And that's how you didn't have an episode for 3 or 2 weeks. Okay?
Well, yeah.
That's why.
He got kind of obsessed, but you know what? That's how deep we go in the games. That's how deep we go in the games.
I've never been that obsessed before in my life, man. I'm gonna show you. I mean, mission accomplished, though. Okay. When I get things popping, I get it popping, son.
Worth it.
Yo, son, hold my mic real quick like that. All right.
Hear me in stereo, so you're gonna see the reason why we didn't have a podcast for a while. But you know what? He's working feverishly. Yes, it's big, but it's straight to his specifications, and it works.
As you can see, he said feverishly, right? Because I'm talking about going to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking about starting this as soon as I get home from work. I'm talking about taking a couple days off on the low. Hopefully my boss ain't looking at this.
It's like
right?
a lot of like alligator clips, speaker wire.
Man, I went in
solder all over the place.
First things first, I'd like to thank
the Academy.
What? Huh? No, good. Okay, don't do that next time. All right. So I'd like to thank Fantasy Plastics. They're located in Brooklyn, New York. They're the ones who actually took my design. Hold this for a minute. I gotta show them this because went in with this joint, son. Hold up.
I'm holding it.
I took a piece of cardboard.
That's the template.
That's a template. I took a piece of cardboard, right? And I cut it out. This is a cardboard from my job. And I sat there and cut out the buttons how I like. As you can see, the buttons are American-style buttons. So then I took it to Fantasy Plastic, downtown Brooklyn. I forgot exactly what the street is. I'm so sorry. But just do your GPS search for Fantasy Plastics.
Look them up.
They're the best. They're the best, right? So then I got them to cut out the holes for me because who told me to attempt to do that on my own? Okay, so I went to do that on my own, and I cracked it. And the plexiglass wasn't that expensive, but if you keep cracking holes in it and keep buying new ones, it will render itself expensive.
Experience is the best teacher.
So I said, you know what? Let me leave it for the professionals. Once again, Fantasy Plastics down in Brooklyn, not too far from Red Hook. They cut out the holes for me. I gave him the template, and he just went in with it. They did a great job with that, and he put a little flap here, so when I want to open it up, I can open it up. I put a little Velcro here so I can stay. But when I remove the Velcro, it goes up so I can go in there and, make any adjustments I need to adjust. The buttons are American style buttons. As you can see, Corey, right here.
It just goes straight across.
It goes straight. Oh, yeah, that's right. In case you guys don't know what I meant by American style buttons.
The rows go
straight across.
Like when you look at the Mad Catz joint.
Yeah. Like a little smiley, upside down smiley face or sad face.
Or old Neo Geo.
Or it goes contour to your fingers.
Right.
That's what it is.
Right. It's more ergonomic.
Yeah, but I like the American style buttons, and I got the back top. This is all Mad Catz, which you highly regret. Sanwa buttons that I got. Oh yeah, another shout out to Video Games New York in where are they located
That's the spot to go to.
Yeah,
they're around the
in the village area.
Yeah, around the Greenwich Village area. They used to be on St. Mark's, but a few blocks away. I'm sorry, I forgot.
I think they're on Fifth Street. I think they're on Fifth Street.
Fifth Street, but they're right around the village areas where we're still on and popping.
Yeah,
look them up. They're online, of course.
Yeah, they're on videogamesnewyork.com. I bought the Sanwa buttons from them. I bought the actual high grade arcade stick from them. I mean joystick with the bat top, and so I don't have to order online. I just went to pick it up directly. And the buttons are very, very, very cheap for the price. I mean, I paid $3 each. They had the high grade for like $12, but I didn't want to spend that much because I was a Frankenstein in this thing. But getting to the point, because I don't want to milk the whole thing, but this is
all right. It's your hard work, man.
I spent hours. I'm talking about sometimes 14 hours per day setting this thing up. I took a regular Xbox 360 controller, opened it up,
busted open,
soldered wires from each button, ran them across into this little holder thing here, and then I actually connected it to the buttons and to the joystick, and that was a nightmare. And the best thing about it is I have a Xbox 360 controller with the battery pack on the back of it. So if I eventually wanted to of course it's wireless. Let's see.
Of course.
See, look. As you can see, no wires.
As you can see, it works.
It works too. Look. I'm gonna put some Street Fighter on right quick.
Oh boy!
Of course, because I was going
wireless Xbox 360 arcade.
I went
controller.
in. So hack, watch your back, dude. And I'm not kidding. I'm not no hack from fingercraft.com, but like I said before, I did this on my own. I didn't get any help except for the buttons from videogamesnewyork.com. And where's the remote control for this so I could turn this down?
This right there.
Oh, right there. Can we just turn this down so we don't? Anyway, we can leave it up for a little bit.
Yeah, nice cinematics in the back.
Right?
I like looking at it.
And then Corey took some buttons and put like the A, B, R, B, so we could add this one.
Like I went home and molded the buttons myself, some
sticky buttons to put on the out. You guys at home will be seeing the close-up pictures because right now whatever. But as you can see, let me go into the training. See, it's all wireless, and I put the battery.
Wires.
I put the battery pack on there. Thank you for holding this for me while I go in. No wires. See, look, no wire. No wires on this joint. Now, what I did, I put a battery pack in the back of it, right? That if I wanted to, Corey, when I talk, put your mic to my mouth. I'll show them.
All right, no problem. Here you go.
Yeah. So when I want to, I can open up the Velcro, right? Let me open this up real quick. And then what I can do now is that I have the battery pack thingy here. It's gonna take a while, but I'll make sure it's right. I have the battery pack thingy here what's it called again?
What's that?
This right here.
Oh, the plug and play?
The plug and play kit. That's what it is. The plug and play cord.
Good investment for $20.
$20. Get the plug and play cord. And I know we milking it, but I gotta untwist it before I knock all the solder out and cry. Because I did it 100 times already. See? And if I wanted to charge the battery, I just plug it right into the Xbox 360, and now it's wired, and the battery's still being charged. And when I take it to go on the run, I could just, put it back in there, but I don't want him to do that right now, right? But you should see how much blood, sweat, and
If you guys only knew, just the sleepless nights, the cursing, the burning himself with the solder.
With the solder, man. Yo, I have mad cuts and burns, and I could tell you all the stories with this solder. Ridiculous, yo.
Man, he probably has not adamantium skeleton, but I guess a soldernium skeleton, and all the solder he inhaled and touched and all types of stuff.
That's right. I might have a little lead poisoning, but it was worth it because those solder have lead in it.
Be on a hospital bed with tubes coming out of them.
Mm-hmm.
I got my controller out of it.
That's right. Let me put it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So this is what I was doing for all this time, and that's why Corey was like, "We gotta film an episode." And I'm like, "Okay, you know what, man? I just gotta work on this arcade stick, man, because I promised myself that when we do a next episode, I'm gonna have this ready so I can show everybody off, and I could play Street